When the city brought the interested parties together, everyone found an abundance of common ground.
None of the partners knew any of the others. I mean, they were all new to each other. They were all new to the city. And personalities, their business sense, their business ethics, their ideas about historic buildings. It's really been almost magical that it's clicked. The team has clicked as well as it had.
The differences between the developers who showed up in this last round that we chose and early on was that these people have experience at development. They have got the wherewithal and the resources to get the development done successfully.
The concept of mixed use for the three mills was agreed upon.
If it were strictly a series of office spaces at 5 or 6 o'clock at night, the streets could be empty. So having people live down there, work down there, socialize down there, restaurant and other forms of entertainment, I think is really necessary to have a true revitalized downtown.
Each member moved ahead with their plans. Red River Computer had specific goals in their search for a corporate headquarters.
We wanted to be in a downtown area, shops, restaurants, the excitement of being close to a downtown area. That limited us in the Upper Valley, as you can tell. We wanted to have a corporate office that was conducive to a great work environment, similar to what we have now. And the third factor was that we wanted to have space to grow.
Their plans for Class A offices in the Wayneshaw Mill answer those criteria perfectly. Alex expresses the enthusiasm shared by the whole team.
The best thing that ever happened in Claremont is nothing, because it's got its heritage and beautiful buildings. So that's good news, not bad news. So what do I have? 3 things: beautiful old buildings, unspoiled, the only town I know of with 2 parallel main streets. I think it's just exciting. Not ruined by urban renewal, positive governance. The city had protected these buildings, and it's right in the Upper Valley, and in a great state, in 91. And so we moved forward and said, let's do a restaurant.
Grab a hard hat. Water Street is about to become very busy. The historic landmark mills will be cleaned, rubble removed, windows replaced, sidewalks installed, streetlights placed and lit for the first time. The Mill District will again join Claremont as an integral part of the city center. The construction plan is intricate.
Getting the timing to work out well, where a restaurant, an inn, Red River's business function, to align at the same time along with the city's development needs has been very complex.
But the good news is that the work is starting now and will be completed sooner than seems possible.
So about a 12-month period. And that 12-month period will be a very intensive period of construction. A lot of people working on these buildings and all at one time. So
most of the work is behind us because it was such a big project. It took bonding, infrastructure, financing, and that's all done as we speak today. So now we're ready to start digging in this. We have our architectural plan. Everybody has their engineering done. We're ready to roll. We'll open next summer. That's our plan.
Visualizing the completed structures takes some imagination at this point. With some help from conceptual art, here's what to expect.
These loft units will have, in the open living areas, will have 12, 14-foot ceiling heights. They'll have exposed timber. They'll have windows that are 10 feet tall. Just beautiful monumental windows, wood floors, exposed brick. You'll have views of Mount Ascutney. You'll have views of the city of Claremont. You'll have views of the Sugar River. You'll live in a really pretty environment. For those who like that lifestyle of low-maintenance urban living, it will be as gracious and charming as you can imagine.
Red River will occupy the 4th and 5th floors of the Wayneshaw Mill.
The 4th floor will be the main area for accounting and technical staff and infrastructure. The 5th floor will actually be the main entrance for the corporate headquarters. It'll be a very elegant entrance. The sales floor will be on the 5th floor, and we'll have our corporate conference room there that will have company functions and manufacturer-type executive briefings. All floors have phenomenal views up the river, Sugar River, and down the Sugar River Valley. It's a rushing river that comes through. It comes right underneath the building, and it's just a spectacular view.
Office space on the 3rd and 6th floors will be available from Sugar River Mill's redevelopment.
The restaurant is 2 high floors with a function room for meetings and a lounge for people, outside deck patio, probably not in the winter, but the roaring river going by, and 20-foot ceilings, massive columns that are 14 by 14. It's just beautiful. You'll enter in between floors. You have that visual of the looking over that lower floor that's 100 feet long and 60 feet wide. Structurally, the building is fit as a fiddle, sound as anything. We're putting a whole new roof structure on it. It's going to be a nice modified hip roof that duplicates a couple of the old buildings that are right around it. So it'll be good looking.
There is a mill driver stream, if you will, that runs through and under the building. We're going to allow that to free flow through the building. There'll be a little bridge and the river will be running through the restaurant.
And of course, complementing the restored mills is the city itself, a dense European design downtown surrounded by 35 square miles of rolling countryside and river valley farmland.
Because it's not a giant city, you develop a lot of personal relationships with people that you really like. One of the problems with a small city is you don't have some of the things that you can get in a bigger city. As an example, you may not have the same football program. We've got that. You may not have this nice elaborate track, which is important for the school system. We've got that. There's a lot of infrastructure here that you don't usually find in a city of about 13,000 people, and people are very surprised when they come here and they see the infrastructure.
Claremont has its own municipal airport, golf course, and ski area. Recreational options include a health club, hiking and biking trails, a boat landing on the Connecticut, and within a half hour are Okemo Mountain Resort, Mount Sunapee, a Ascutney Mountain Resort, and Lake Sunapee itself. There are excellent educational facilities, including River Valley Community College and Granite State College. Located halfway between New York and Montreal, accessibility is easy via Interstate 91 and daily Amtrak service. Valley Regional Hospital in Claremont is a member of the Dartmouth-Hitchcock Alliance, and professional fire, rescue, and police departments serve the city. A full slate of worship options as well as youth and service organizations are well established in Claremont. Dining and entertainment options are expanding downtown. And there are many well-built, affordable homes.
It's really a spectacular geography. The views are lovely, the environment is terrific. So as a place to live, I don't know how you do much better.